So, in this YouTube first, I will try to explain the core patterns of exhibition sumo bouts. I've identified 4 for now. The first, most easy to note, is that if the bout features a wrestler from the stable organizing the event, that wrestler must win. That can only apply to retirement events and not tours. The second is the showcasing of more distinctive traits of certain wrestlers, e.g. Tochimaru's thrusting. The third is the demonstration of unusual techniques for the benefit of first-time watchers. And the fourth is, barring special considerations, if the same 2 men meet on successive days, the wins are shared out. Here are some examples. Last Sunday's event was hosted by Arashio stable, hence Waka Takamoto of that stable was licensed to shine against Yoshii, who was not. Yoshii is from the same stable group, but of Tokitsukaze, as is Ozeki Shodai, who despite his dreadful Mei, was allowed to beat Teruno Fuji at his stable's event just after. As for highlighting styles, Tochimaru's thrusts make for good sumo visuals and are encouraged, except when he needs to trade off and allow his opponent to impress. Daieisho also is made to thrust, sometimes to glory, and sometimes not. And Enho, as you recall, is pretty much always lifted out in an easy demonstration of that technique to emphasize his lightness. But, noting his 100% record of lift-out defeats in this year's mock bouts, did Sunday's announcer, Mr. Fuji, appear to demand more of him? Enho in part responded, but still lost on the pivot. When these two fight for real, there are no standoffs. Enho can't afford to wait, nor put belt within reach. The unusual technique most displayed is the pivot throw, Teruyoshi's forte. Here you see Sadanomi really checking bearings as he sets the move up, going over the top, raising hips, and leaning into the throw. The day before, for the record, he had won. His lighter foe treated as lift-out material with overly flailing legs. The backward-leaning push-out is another rare move favourite in exhibitions, with Hokuto Fuji often asked to oblige. Here you see these old high school teammates frolicking about, Tobizaru orbiting himself into place. Hokuto then tried the move with this uni-rival, who stressed his arm's-length style, but to unplanned effect, as Uda stumbled and fell on those suspect knees, which really shouldn't happen. Finally, I've noticed some interesting breaks of pattern. Takayasu tends to win a lot. I suspect because family are always present. It's a nice reward for their journey. And Koto Shoho seems to dislike the concept of mock bouts, and always tries to win, much to Tochinoshin's shock. "Dude!" Noshin implied. "Relax, will ya? Jeesh!" Perhaps that will change with age? Hence we learn much about wrestler values, duties, and the balance between them from exhibition bouts.